It's called Lights on the Exchange. There's 30 different installations throughout the Exchange District. Justine is one of the artists. She joins me now, and she's going to tell us all about this fantastic installation. So please kind of introduce yourself to our audience and what you've created here.
Sure. My name is Justine Proulx, and I'm a tattoo artist and mural artist here in Winnipeg. I started doing murals and public art around 4 years ago, and I really wanted to do a lantern for Lights on the Exchange based around the Indigenous perspective on the Exchange District. So for the first panel that's kind of around the corner, we have a panel that's dedicated to the bison and the buffalo that sustained us in Manitoba to sustain Indigenous people. And then moving on to the second panel, we have kind of a nod to the voyageurs and the Red River Rebellion, the Red River settlement. And then on the far panel, we have the Exchange District in more modern times.
And how did you come up with that concept?
You know, I just find that there's so much Indigenous history here in Manitoba and in Winnipeg, and I just really wanted to highlight the sacrifices of Indigenous people to build our great city. You know, because for the second panel, the voyageurs had a pretty strenuous and hard job portaging and bringing furs and supplies to the Exchange District and all the people living here. And the bison, we use them to represent respect in the 7 sacred teachings, because without them, we probably wouldn't be here, because we had to use so much of them to survive. And I just like to let people know and tell people to reflect on the fact that, you know, we wouldn't have gotten to the third panel without the first and second. The third panel represents the Exchange in a really bustling and great time. It was one of Canada's fastest growing cities, and it was called Chicago of the North, even because of how much it was developing and how much exchange we had in this area. But I just like to remind people that third panel would not have happened without the sacrifices of the Indigenous people and the bison to bring us to that point.